Okay, everyone, welcome. Happy Monday. Let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat. So come to sit on your mat. Maybe you want to sit up on a blanket or on a block. All of that is okay. And we're going to find our sit bones. So take a little side to side wobble, little spinal undulation, and then come to sit nice and tall. And we're going to think about lengthening our spine up and relaxing our shoulders away from our ears. So breathe in and lengthen, keeping that length on the exhale, but try and relax your torso. One more breathe in and relax. We're going to go ahead and reach our hands out to either side. Walk your fingers so that you're on your fingertips, that you feel the little pitter patter of your fingers stretching through your forearms. And then when you're ready, lift your right hand up to shoulder height. Rotate from your shoulder, turning the palm up and back. And then rotate it again so you're turning the palm down, thumb to the ground. And then thumb up and back, and then down, and up and back, and down. Now turn the palm up to the ceiling, bring the arm up by the right ear, so right bicep and ear are together. Breathe in and lengthen, and then on your exhale, bend over to the left. Reaching as far as you can to the left, even using your left hand to press down a little bit to make sure your right sit bone stays rooted into the mat. Breathe here. Welcome, William. One more breath, and then slowly float through center, bringing your right hand down to the floor. We're going to pitter patter our fingers again. Lift the left arm up to shoulder height. Rotate the hand up and back, and then rotate the thumb down towards the back. So you're rotating. You want that movement to come from the entire shoulder girdle, not just inside that one spot. One more time. And then reach the palm up to the ceiling. Lift the arm up by the left ear. Breathe in, get nice and long, and then exhale, bend over to the right. Gently press the floor away with your right hand. Breathe here. And then float the left arm all the way down. We're going to reach both arms up together. Big inhale. Exhale, press all the air down and away. Inhale, fill your lungs, your belly up with air. Exhale, press it all away. Inhale, expand. And then on our exhale, we're going to twist to the right, bringing the left hand to the right knee. Bring the right arm behind you. Look over the right shoulder. Breathe here. And then slowly release, reach those arms back up. Exhale, press the air away. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press the air away. Inhale, reach up. And on this exhale, we're going to twist to the left, bringing the right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind you. Twist and look over your shoulder. Breathe here. And then gently release back to the mat. Lift both arms up in front of you. We're going to flex our palms and then drape them down. Flex the palms, drape them down. Flex and drape. One more time. Flex and drape. We're going to roll off onto the edge and we're going to make our way into a child's pose. I'm just going to adjust my mat here. anyone else comes in, we'll fix it. So you're going to make your way to the back of the mat. Open your knees as wide as your mat and sit your hips back, coming into your child's pose. Letting your forehead come down to the mat. You can gently rock right to left on the forehead, on the third eye. Let your arms and shoulders relax. And now walk your hands towards your knees, coming to sit up. Inhale, come up onto your shins into a high kneeling position. Reach your arms out in front of you at shoulder height. Draw your belly in, and you're going to hinge back, keeping everything in one long line. And then pull forward. Bring your palms down to the mat. Walk yourself into your tabletop position. Reach your left leg back behind you. Rock back and forth over your left toes. And then come to your neutral spine. Lift your left foot up. Keep the foot flexed. Lift it only to hip height. Take a breath here. Reach your right fingertips forward. Float them up by your right ear. Balance here. Exhale, draw your knee to your elbow. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach forward. Lower your right hand down. Curl your right toes under, and if possible, come up to a three-legged dog. If not, put both feet down and come up to a regular down dog, and then float the left leg up when you have a chance. Bend the left knee, open the hip. Twirl the left ankle if that feels good for you. And now we're going to step the left foot outside the left hand, coming into a lizard lunge. Lower the right knee down. Let your hips sink forward. Feel that big stretch through the inside of your right thigh. Plant your hands. And we're going to bring our right foot up to the outside of our right hand to make our way into a squat. So if you need to crawl up or take a couple steps to get here, that is perfectly fine. Sit here in your squat or sit on a block. Press your elbows into your inner legs. And now, if you can, press down through your feet and slowly stand all the way up, reaching your arms all the way up overhead. Feet together. Exhale your palms down by your side. Inhale, bring your palms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower your chest and chin, coming all the way down onto your stomach. Reach your arms back by your legs. We're going to lift everything up, feet, legs, knees, chest, shoulders, neck, head, arms. Breathe here. And then exhale down, turn your left cheek to the floor, looking over your right shoulder. Take a couple breaths. And then bring the face back down to the mat. We're going to reach everything out and up, lifting up head, neck, shoulders, chest, legs, knees, toes. And exhale down, press your right cheek on the mat. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your hands under your shoulders and slowly press back, coming into your child's pose. Hello, hello. Hello. We have people joining us. So everybody find your child's pose. Other side. No problem at all. We're happy to have you. Give everyone a chance to pull up. Okay, so from your child's pose, you're going to walk your hands to your knees. You're going to sit up on your heels nice and tall. Now you're going to press down through your shins, come up to a high kneel. Bring your hands out to shoulder height. Get nice and strong through your spine. Reach back, hinge back. Nice. And then come up. Bring your hands down to your mat. Walk yourself into your tabletop position. Once you're there, reach your right foot back. Rock back and forth over the right leg. Stretching it out. And then come to neutral. Lift your right leg up to hip height. Flex the foot. Balance here. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Balance here. And then exhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach and extend. One more time. And extend. Leave your right leg where it is. Let your left hand come down. If you can, curl your right toes under. Press up to a three-legged dog. Once you get there, bend your right knee, open your hip to the right, twirl your foot if you want to, and then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee. You're in a version of a lizard lunge. Feel your hips start to open. Hang out here for a moment. And then when you're ready, plant your hands, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, coming into your squat. I know it's a lot of stepping, it's a lot of moving, but you'll be okay, I promise. We're going to do it a couple more times so you'll get more used to it. And then pressing down, stand all the way up like a rocket ship, shooting up into the sky. Open your hands, adjust your feet, come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. You can either do knees, lower to your knees, or lower all the way down. We're coming all the way down to our stomachs. And our right leg, reach back for our right. Your right foot into your right hand, maybe coming into a little bit of a half bow. Breathe here. And then release that down. Turn your left cheek to the mat. Look over your right shoulder. Maybe shake your hips out if you need to. Bring your forehead back down to the mat. Bend your left knee. Reach back for your left foot or ankle. And press yourself back into child's pose. Widen your knees if you want to. Sit back. You can let your arms rest, or maybe you reach them out to be a little more active. Maybe you want to roll your forehead on the ground, massaging your third eye. And then sit back on your heels, walk your hands back towards your knees. Come to sit up on your shins, nice and tall. Reach your arms forward and then hinge back. Feel the strength in your legs, in your core, and then come all the way forward. Make your way into your tabletop position. We'll move into cat-cow. So drop your belly, open your heart, and then exhale, round your spine. Inhale forward, open up, press, don't collapse. Exhale, round. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your left leg back behind you. Rock over the toes just a little bit. And then lift the left leg up to hip height. Reach the right arm forward. This time we're going to open to the side. So open your arm and your leg out to the side and then draw them back to center. Open out to the side. You can always put your toes down on the ground if you need to. And back to center. One more time. Open to the side and back to center. Keeping your left leg where it is. Bring your right hand down. Curl your toes. Press yourself up into that three-legged dog. Yes, I knew you could do it. And then bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe this time you look under your shoulder a little bit. As we straighten our left leg, we're going to draw the knee towards the left elbow and step into that lizard lunge, left foot outside of left hand. This time, explore keeping the right knee lifted off the ground. Breathe here, let your hips sink. And then press into the mat to give yourself space to step your right foot up outside your right hand, coming into your Malasana squat. Nice. And maybe you want to sway a little bit. All right, now open your hands. Fingertips on the floor, left hand down, right arm up and twist. Look up to the ceiling, look up to the right hand. And then bring the hand back down to the floor and other side. Twist and look up to the left. Bring your hands back to center. And we're going to press down like a slow rocket ship, coming all the way up to stand. Feel those thighs burn, arms up, feet adjust, hands down by the side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Plant your hands, step back to plank. We're going to lower all the way down to our stomach. So your choice of how you get there. Lowering down. And once you're there, you're going to untap your toes, bend knees this time, and see if you can reach back and hold on to both. Your hand to the mat and shift your hips back into your child's pose. Breathe here in child's pose. Realigning, taking that time. Feel your hips start to loosen up. Now sit your hips down on your heels. Walk your hands towards your knees, coming to sit up. Press down into your shins, come up onto your high knees, lift your arms forward. Find that strength in that long spine as you shift back. Nice. And then slowly come forward, hands down to the mat, make your way into your tabletop. Spread your fingers, press into your fingertips and your knuckles, rotate your arms forward, drop your belly, open your heart. And then exhale, round your spine. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale forward. And exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right foot back. Press all 5 toes into the mat as you rock back and forth. Lift the right leg up, hip height, keeping those toes pointed down. Float the left foot forward. And now open to the side and close to the center. Open to the side. Bring your fingertips and toes down to the ground if you need that extra balance or support. Open to the side and come back to center. Keep your leg lifted. Return your left hand. Curl your right toes under, press up into your 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open your hip. And then draw the knee towards your right elbow as you step into your lizard lunge, right foot outside your right hand. Nice, everyone. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Big opening in the hips. And now step the left foot outside the left hand. Come into your Malasana squat. Whew. All right, let's open our arms up. Let's reach our left arm up first this time, coming into our twist. And then come back to center. Open up to the right. And come back to center. Press your elbows into your knees. Press your knees into your upper arms. Feel that tension. And then press up like a slow rocket ship all the way up to stand. Adjust your feet, arms down by your side. Nice, everyone. So you guys only missed half of that, or like that first side. You're fine. You're fine. All right. It's all right. We have our black boxes on the screen. So come into your balance. So I want you to put your feet where you find them comfortable. So I like mine right here. Some people feel better more wide. Some people feel better a little bit tighter. Sway side to side. Nope, you're good that way. Side to side, feeling your feet on the bottom. And then rock a little bit back and forward. Feel your toes and your heels. Nice. And then press all four sides of your feet into the mat. You're going to shift your weight into your left leg. You're going to lift your right knee up. You're going to slowly lift your right knee up off the floor. Hold on to the right knee with your right arm. Now, if you need a wall or a chair or something, go ahead and grab it. That's why we have it here. Oh, you're fine. Oh, yeah. And now open the knee out to the right. Hold here. Maybe it's better for you to hold your arm open. Nice. And now we're going to bring our knee back to the front. We're going to switch hands. We're going to put our left hand on our knee and we're going to open to the right, coming into a twist. Yep. Think about pressing down into your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel. Come back to center. Let the leg come down. Shake it out. All right. Other side. Press down into your right foot. Start to peel that left knee up. Hold on to the left knee with your left hand. Find something on the wall maybe that's not moving that you can stare at. And now open the leg out to the left. Maybe with the arm out to the side for balance. And then bring the leg back to center. We're going to switch hands. So switch that and then twist and open to the left. Excellent balance, everyone. And then come back to center. Let your left leg come down. We're going to make our way to the front of our mat. We'll go through a nice little yoga flow. We'll add on to it as we go along. So inhale, bring your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. So from plank, you can lower knees, chest, chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop, curl your toes into your downward facing dog. Hold here. I'll give some other options as we go through that. Put your right leg up behind you, bend your right knee and step your right foot up between your hands, coming into your low lunge. Breathe here. Turn your left foot down, press into the outer edge of your left foot, and we're going to cartwheel ourselves all the way open into our warrior two. From here, we're going to straighten our leg, bring our palms to touch overhead, and then exhale, pull into cactus arms today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull into cactus arms. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull into your cactus arms. Hold here. I want you to think about lengthening your tailbone down, pressing your right foot into the mat, right knee over right ankle. Extend your arms out straight. Feel the energy from one fingertip all the way through to the other fingertip. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Now we're going to flow from peaceful warrior all the way through to side angle, bringing our forearm to our leg, reach our arm up and over. So you need to engage your inner thighs so that you can come through warrior two and then all the way back to peaceful. All the way back. Yep, there you go. We'll hold here. And now we're going to move all the way back to the front. Bend your right arm, bring your left arm up by your ear. Hold here. And now we're going to go back to where we were. Float all the way back. From here, we're going to straighten our right leg, bring our arms to T, spine straight, hinge forward towards me, right hand down to the chin or the floor, left arm up. You really need to activate your inner thighs to keep yourself from wobbling and falling over backwards. Nice. Come back up to stand nice and tall. We're going to guitar hero our left arm to come into a high lunge facing the front of the mat. Hold here. Reach your arms up. Reach your left heel back. And then float your fingertips down. Step back to plank. So you can take knees, chest, chin, or maybe you want to lower halfway down. Untuck your toes. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee all the way into your chest. Float your left foot up between your hands. You're in a low lunge. Turn your right heel down. Cartwheel yourself open into your warrior two. Nice. Straighten your left leg. Bring your arms up overhead. And then exhale, pull your arms into your cactus. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, pull your arms into cactus. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull into cactus. Hold here. Think about opening through your chest. Line your left knee up over your ankle. Extend your arms out into your T. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. And now bend your left arm, bringing your left forearm to your left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Breathe here. Now we're going to go all the way back to peaceful warrior. Take a pause and then back to side angle. Bend your left arm, bring it to your thigh, reach your right arm up and over. One more time, reach back. And come forward. I lied. One more time back. One more time back to peaceful. And now straighten your left leg. Bring your arms to T, reach towards me, hinge forward, come into triangle, reach your right arm up. Turn your torso, line your shoulders up, stack your hips. Nice. Now come all the way up to stand. We're going to guitar hero our right arm down, coming into high lunge, facing the front of the mat. Reach and stretch your right leg back. Float your fingertips down, step back to plank. Take your version of your vinyasa, 17 push-ups, upward facing dog, whatever makes you feel good. And then we will all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. So we'll build off of that. Float your right leg up behind you. Lift it up. Bend your right knee, draw it into your chest, and slide your right foot up between your hands. You're in your low lunge. Plant your left hand down this time and twist to the right. Pause here. And then bring the right hand down, cartwheel open into your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, bring your palms up. Keep your arms nice and straight this time. Press everything down. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. I want you to think about you're pressing down through molasses or peanut butter. So activate your arms. Inhale up and press down. Take a breath here. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to side angle, right forearm. Reach your left arm up. Explore moving your right hand down to the floor or a block. Still keeping your chest open. Nice. And now straighten your right leg, coming into triangle from here. Nice. A little more balance needed. Lift up to stand, coming all the way up. Inner thighs engaged. Turn your right toes towards the left. Bring your hands to your waist and start to hinge forward for a forward fold. Coming all the way down, fingertips to the ground. Letting your crown of your head come towards the ground. You can even draw your chin in a little bit. So really that back top of your head is what's pointing down towards the ground. You're almost looking up behind you. Take a few deep cleansing breaths here. Bring your hands to your hips, press into your feet, engage your thighs, and hinge all the way back up to stand, squeezing your butt. Open your arms out to T. Turn your right toes to the front of your mat. You're going to guitar hero, your left arm down, come back into your high lunge. From our high lunge, we're going to twist to the right. My arm doesn't reach back, but yours might go back further. It's possible. And then return front, arms up. Exhale, rain your fingertips down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here in down dog. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee all the way in. Slide the left foot up between your hands. You're in your low lunge. Extend your right leg back behind you. Plant your hand down. Twist to the left. Nice. And then bring the left hand down. Turn your right foot down. And cartwheel yourself up to your warrior two. Beautiful. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. And then come all the way down, side angle, left arm on left thigh. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Explore shifting your left hand down to the floor or to a block. Holding here. And then straighten your left leg, maybe moving your hand onto your shin, coming into triangle. Reach your right arm up, get your shoulders lined up. Press into your feet, come all the way up to stand. Nice. Turn your toes to the left. Keep your arms wide this time. Hinge forward like you're going to fly away. letting your head come all the way down. Maybe you hold on to your toes or your ankles this time, opening your elbows out to the side. Feel the stretch crawl up from the back of your legs, behind your knees, up your thighs, into your lower back. Maybe all the way down to the top of your head. Reaching your hands out to the side, make sure your legs are engaged. You're pressing down with your feet as you lift back up. Coming all the way up to stand, turn your left toes to the front. Guitar Hero into your high lunge. And then twist to the left. Nice. Come back to high lunge, front of the mat. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we will meet in downward facing dog. So nice. Hold your down dog. Oh, sorry, I'm very thirsty today. From your down dog, we're going to float our right leg up behind us. Bend your right knee, bring it all the way forward, slide it up between your hands. Plant your left hand down, draw your right arm up, coming into the twist to the right. And maybe this time you explored bringing your right hand back towards your toes, seeing if that feels different. And then bring your hand all the way down by your right foot. Turn your left heel down, reach out and up, cartwheel yourself into your warrior two. Sit here, turn your palms up and turn your palms down. Turn your palms up, turn your palms down. Turn just your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Make your way through to your side angle, right forearm on right thigh, left arm up. Explore bringing your right hand down, and maybe this time you bring your left arm so that your hand is on your hip or on your left butt cheek, or maybe even coming further around to your right thigh. Seeing where that half bind may or may not work for you. Keeping the half bind, straighten your right leg, coming into bound triangle. Nice. And now come all the way up to stand, releasing that arm if you had it bound, coming back. Turn your toes to the right. And we're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to hinge forward halfway. We're going to reach our fingertips down to the mat. Keeping our spine nice and long. Now bend your left knee, coming into a side lunge. And then shift, bend your right knee, coming into a side lunge. Yes. And back to the left. And back to the right. One more round, one more left. One more right. And then straighten both legs, flat back. Walk your hands out like you're coming into a wide-legged down dog. Stretch your spine, bringing your head between your hands. Breathing here. Walk your hands back underneath your face. Bring your hands to your waist. Hinge yourself all the way back up to stand. Turn your right toes to the front of your mat. Extend your arms out. Come into your high lunge, rotating forward. Straighten the front leg. Bend and twist. Straighten the front leg. Bend and twist. Straighten the front leg. Breathe in. Bend your knee. Float your fingertips down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Nice. This is it. Last side, last round. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee all the way in. Slide the left foot up between your hands. Finding your low lunge, squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Plant your right hand, twist up to the left. Breathe here. And then bring your left hand back. Looking over your shoulder. And then bring it down by the left foot. Bring your right heel down. Cartwheel yourself up to your warrior two. Staying low in your warrior two, reach your arms away from you and then rotate your palms to the ceiling and then rotate them down. Rotate your palms up, rotate them down. One more time, rotate them up and down. Rotate just the left palm, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to your side angle, left forearm on your left thigh, reach your right arm up to the sky. Slide your left hand down to the floor if that's available, and then bend your right arm behind you, bringing your hand to your tailbone or all the way around to the top of your left thigh. Keep opening your chest, lining your shoulders up nice, Marnie, and then straighten your left leg, keeping the half bind. Bring yourself up to stand, straightening your arms out. Turn your toes to the right, nice wide. And then dive forward, coming to halfway. Plant your hands. Pull your right hand up like drawing a bow and arrow, coming into a twist. And then float the right hand down. Draw the left hand up, twist. And then float the left hand down. Back to the right, twist. And float the hand down. And to the left, twist. And float the hand down. Bring your hands to your waist. Hinge yourself all the way up. Turn your left toes to the front of your mat. Reach your arms up, coming into your high lunge. And then straighten and twist. Back into your high lunge. Straighten and twist. Back into your high lunge. Float your fingers down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we will meet in down dog. Of course, you can take a child's pose if you want to take a child's pose. Reach your hips up and back. Feel that nice long spine. We're going to move into pigeon. So float the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, open the hip. Take 3 big circles with that hip. So draw the knee in, up and around, and 2, and 1 more. And then draw the right knee towards the right wrist as you bring your leg across your mat and slide your left foot back. If you need props and you have them, use them. If you don't, make do. Check back that your left leg is straight and then slowly melt your torso down onto the mat. Maybe you stack your hands up to support your head. Maybe you have the flexibility to bring everything all the way down. But find something that's comfortable for you. And if this doesn't work at all for you, you can roll onto your back and take a figure 4 position. So we want to slow our breath down here. Try and let go. And now start to lift your chest up, coming onto your forearms and maybe pressing your hands into the mat. And then we're going to roll onto our right butt cheek, coming into a half straddle. So your left leg is extended, your right leg is in. You can face the wall or you can face me. It doesn't matter. Yeah, face me. It's cool. Perfect. And now we're going to reach our arms out to the side. We're going to place our left arm inside our left leg. We're going to reach our right arm up to the sky. We're doing that same sort of twisting shape. And then if you can, bring your right arm by your right bicep, reaching towards your toes like you might actually touch them. I mean, you might someday. It's possible. I've seen it. And now float yourself back up, arms out. Bring your arms up by your ears and twist towards your left big toe. So you want to get your nose pointing towards your left big toe, and then you're going to hinge forward towards those toes, letting your hands come down wherever they may fall. And then after you relax your shoulders, let your chin drop, let your nose, the top of your head drop towards your leg. Slowly roll your spine back on up. Bring your arms back out into that T shape. We're going to twist, bringing our left hand to our right knee and our right hand behind us. I know this is my new favorite thing. So those of you who were here last week, we did this last week too, I think. Plant your right hand down, lift up, coming into Stargazer. Just think it feels so good. And then slowly come back down. Make your way into a tabletop position. Line everything up, curl your toes, come back into downward facing dog. Float your left leg up behind you, bend the left knee, open the hip. And then draw the left knee down, around, and open, making a big circle. And another one. And one more. And then draw the left knee over towards the left wrist, lying the shin across your mat. Slide your right leg back behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Check out to see if it's straight, if your foot is straight. You can always come to figure 4 on your back if this isn't good for you. And then slowly come down to your forearms. And then, if possible, drape your entire torso over. You can stack your hands. I'm being blinded by the sun, sorry. Try and let go. Relax your jaw. Relax that space between your eyes. Feel everything just melt and roll off your shoulders. And then start to come up onto your forearms. Press the mat away from you, straightening your arms. And then you're going to roll onto your left hip, bringing your right leg out into your half straddle. Bringing your left foot in to attach to that right thigh. Bring your arms out into your T shape. We're going to let our right hand float down inside the right leg. Reach your left arm up and over. Imagine that you're going to reach your right toes someday. And then sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms up to the sky. Turn your torso so your nose is pointing towards your big toe. Hinge forward. Let your arms come down. Your shoulders relax. Let your chin relax. And then roll yourself back up. Reach your arms out into T. Bring your left hand behind you, your right hand to your left knee, coming into your twist. Nice and tall. And you can stay here. You can plant that left hand down on the ground. Sweep your right arm and your hips up, coming into Stargazer. Nice, everyone. And then let your hips come down. We're going to make our way onto soles of the feet on the mat, knees up to the ceiling. We're going to reach our arms out. We're going to slow roll down. 10, 9, 8, 7. You're welcome to skip this if it doesn't excite you. 3, 2, and 1. Back of the head on the mat, hands on the floor. Bring your feet so your knees are your heels are underneath your knees. And then windshield wiper your legs right to left. Let both knees stay fallen over to the right. And if you want to deepen this a little bit, you can lift your right foot and place it on top of your left thigh. Release that windshield wiper through center. Drop both knees over to the left. And again, if you want to deepen this, you can bring your left foot on top of your right thigh. And then release that. Bring both knees up to the ceiling. Draw your knees in towards your armpits, hooking them in your elbows or with your hands. Lengthen your tailbone. Feel your spine relax into the mat. You want to take your feet up to the ceiling, coming into a happy baby, reaching for the outer edges of your feet, drawing your knees down closer to the floor. And then gently rock side to side if that feels good. If you have the space, you can extend your legs straight. And then draw everything into a tiny little ball. Take a breath here. If there's any other stretch or pose or thing that you need to do to make your body feel wonderful tonight, go ahead and do that now. And then when you're ready, extend your arms and your legs away from your body. Finding length from your shoulders to your fingertips, from your hips to your toes. See how long and stretched out you can get, but still be relaxed. And now bring your energy and focus to your feet and to your toes. Curl your toes and squeeze your feet. Tighten them up, tense them up, and then let them go. Shake them out. Let them relax. Bring your energy and focus to your legs, to your calves, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Squeeze every muscle in your legs together, tightening them up, and then let them go. Shake them out. Let them relax. Bring your energy and focus to your hips, to your waist. Squeeze your butt. Tighten your waist. Squeeze it in. Tighten it a little bit more, and then let it go. Shake it out. Let it relax. Bring your energy and attention to your hands. Place your thumb in your palm. Wrap your fingers around your thumb. Squeeze your thumb. Squeeze, 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 and then let it go. Shake it out. Let it relax. Bring your energy and attention to your arms, to your forearms, your elbows, your biceps, your triceps. Tighten every muscle in your arms. Squeeze, 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 and then let them go. Shake them out. Let them relax. Bring your energy and attention to your chest and your shoulders. Tighten your chest. Pull your shoulders up. Squeeze them in. Tighten it all in. And then exhale. Let it go. Shake it out. Let it relax. Bring your energy and attention to your neck, to your head, to your face. Scrunch your eyes, squeeze your cheeks, purse your lips, tighten everything up, squeezing it all into the center. And then exhale, let it go. Let it relax. From the crown of your head all the way down through your body, squeeze and tighten, engage every single muscle. Get your body so tense, squeeze everything in, tighten it up, hold your breath, and then exhale, let everything go. Let it relax. Let it be still. you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, start to slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Let your head gently rock side to side. Release your jaw. Let your head move. Reach your arms up overhead. Stretch from your fingertips all the way to your toes. And then roll onto one side. Nice and slow. Taking your time and then hanging out there when you get there. Feeling the difference, switching from being on your back to your side. And then when you're ready, slowly press yourself up into your seated position, finding a tall, long spine. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the rise and fall of your stomach as you breathe. Acknowledge this life moving around inside you. Thank yourself for taking this time for you tonight. And I appreciate all of you coming and letting me lead you through this practice. Thank you again. Namaste. Thank you, everyone online.